This is aluminum stock, 1 inch wide. I don't know the thickness. Here I put about 1/4 cup of salt in a plastic container. It's an old, I don't remember what was in there, something, obviously. Add some water, and this is, I don't know, about 1/3 of a bottle, maybe less. And then just mix it up until it's all dissolved. I used a copper pipe. You can use anything you want. I don't recommend using your eye. That might hurt. So yeah, just mix it until it's clear. All the salt is dissolved, or most of it anyway. And here's some extra stirring for your entertainment. Ooh, water. Here is the positive lead wire from my power source, taped to the back. And plunge that into the salt water after you put your design on there. And the negative lead wire is connected to copper, in this case, a copper bolt. And the copper bolt is suspended above the piece of, whatever you're making here. And what happens is, during the electrical process, parts that are not covered by something, vinyl or whatever you decide to cover it with, begin to erode and move away from the workpiece and migrate towards a sacrificial piece, I guess. This piece here, this is what makes the process possible. From this positive to negative interaction here, we have material being removed from the workpiece and attracted to the sacrificial piece, the copper bolt in this case. And here is my power supply. I started at 3 amps, 3 volts approximate, and I let that run for about 5 minutes, just because it was my first time and I didn't want to blow things up. I wanted to start slow and be careful and make sure everything was working all right. So this is what the water looked like after about 5 minutes. As you can see, it's murky and bubbly, and it looks thick, real thick, but it's just salt water. And here I think I'm going to turn up the amps here. The amps are what, the current is what gives you, is what the cause here. That's what you want. You can have a minimal amount of volts, but you want high amperage. And remember, amperage is what will kill you, so be careful. I wouldn't stick my finger in this water or touch anything that is attached to it. So I ran the rest of the experimental piece here, my first time doing this, at these settings. And right now, I don't know what to say, so I'm just trying to fill time with the sound of my voice. I don't know why I didn't edit that part out. So here was what it looks like after 10 minutes at the increased voltage. I increased it to 5.5 amps. And this is what the water looks like after about 10 minutes. 15 minutes total time. We had the 5 minutes there at 3 amps. Looks pretty gruesome. I don't know why it's done now. This is after a total time of 25 minutes, 20 minutes under the 5.5 amps settings. So, yeah, be careful. All the exposed metal is very hot. Make sure you unplug your power supply before you start taking these things out. Insulated gloves would be recommended as well as all other personal protection equipment, such as safety goggles and rubber gloves. This is what it looks like. This is the vinyl stickers and the packing tape that I used to cover the parts of the piece that you don't want, or that I didn't want to be etched. And here we go, just kind of a close-up of what it looks like. See on the corner there, by the top M On the right corner, I missed that part with tape, and so it etched. So there's a little indentation there on the top next to the right side of the top M. And here I'm just peeling the packing tape off the back and the sides, and then I have to remove the vinyl stickers as well. Here's what that looks like when a monkey tries to do it using his thumb. My belt lewdly hanging below my shirt. And here's what it looks like when a monkey has a knife. And just peel that right off. It maintained its original aluminum polished look on the letters, the raised letters that were covered during the etching process. And you probably fast forwarded through this part and can't even, or missed what I'm saying here, but I wasn't saying much anyway. You can see the background there is kind of got a mottled look, M-O-T-T, mottled, kind of bumpy. It almost looks like water to me, like water drops. But anyway, even after I hit it with the polish wheel, the part that was etched never returned to a lustery shine, which is fine. I didn't want it to. I wanted it to be offset in color. I think it stood out pretty good. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this. Next time I'm going to make sure I have my vinyl straight, and that's really the only thing I would change is, and maybe I would use something different besides packing tape, because like I said, on that corner there I missed it. I couldn't see it. I don't know what it was, but I would use vinyl. I think next time I would do everything the same. It turned out pretty good, I think. And this is the schmooze that was left over in the container during the process. It smelled weird too. Had when a battery is overheated like that. And that's what happens when you squeeze things too hard. Have a good day.